Welcome back to your live continuing coverage of CES 2016 on BeTerrific. We are a proud media partner of CES here, live at the Las Vegas Convention Center. We've rearranged the whole set because this is a sit-stand desk, and this whole thing is really the Humanscale. It's very interesting. Every part of this is about being more comfortable, being more fit, and being better for your body in every way, shape, or form. You had a company that you sold to Ford Motor Cars.
Right.
It was all about connectivity and software.
Right.
Your newest company, your wife kind of got you in kind of the mood, I would say, or pushed you in the direction to do, so that you could get in the fitness realm.
Yeah, so we talk about that. And coming from Detroit, my company, Tome Software, we're a software company. We work on hardware, software integrations. And after I sold my previous company, we were thinking about how you can get people more active. And kind of a light bulb moment. We realized that people sit most of the time at their desk, and you are in this space more hours of the day awake than anywhere else in your life.
Yeah.
So we got to do something about that.
So first of all, what am I sitting on?
Well, what you're sitting on is really cool. This is really neat. This is a Balo. So this guy is kind of like one of those workout balls.
Yeah.
But except that what's neat about this thing is that it's weighted. You can put your feet up on it, and it's a little more stable, so you're not going to go like, blowing a tire, no pun intended, like just working at your desk.
Oh wow, you could put your feet up on that.
Yeah, we used to have like balance competitions too. It gets a little crazy.
It works on your core, I imagine.
It does, just a little bit, so you're not trying to bust a sweat while you're going through some emails, but it does work pretty well.
I might try that for about 3 seconds as I fall backwards and kill myself.
Yeah, I might need to put a helmet on, but we'll see.
But it seems like my posture is better than normal sitting on this thing.
Yeah,
is that true? Is that the point of these usually?
It's hard to slouch with it, and really all of the products with Humanscale, which is the furniture company we partner with, they have over 30 years experience in ergonomics. They've got over 15 full-time ergonomists on staff. These guys know everything it is to know about it.
Ergonomists, I like that. All right, so then your chair is not only ergonomically good for people, it also has casters on it that you've tweaked with software that work the same way as my Apple Watch.
That's right, so that caster, it's a smart caster, it has a built-in sensor, so it knows when you're sitting in the chair. So if you've been sitting too long, it'll tell you to stand up. And unlike a mobile watch or something you have to wear, we put all the sensors on the furniture, not the people, and it has objective measurement of when you're sitting, where the watch is just doing a pretty good job of guessing.
Now, this is a sit-stand desk.
That's right.
That's true, because the watch, I'll be sitting at dinner and it'll say, you reached your goal, and I'm like, what? I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I didn't move. So this is a sit-stand desk, right?
Yep.
And so the sit-stand desk goes up and down because we figured out that it's not good to stand all day.
That's
yet
right.
It's also not good to sit all day, so you've got to do both.
Yeah, so I can show you the idea here. So we put software inside, so we have these sensor boxes that mount under any sit-stand desk. So from Humanscale or non-Humanscale sit-stand desks.
Wow. So I was saying this part of it is just a sit-stand desk.
Yeah,
that's all.
It's a very nice sit-stand desk.
But that's not what I'm saying. We're going to get to that. But okay, yes.
So what we've done here is like the idea about you're sitting too long, you're being inactive.
Sure.
We want to create movement. The Balo creates movement. Well, we've created a software and sensor solution, so when these guys are mounted underneath your sit-stand desk in your office, which by the way, you wouldn't buy this at a store, this would be something your employer would buy.
Right.
So when your office manager...
I hope my employer buys it.
Well, they will be. I mean, they say sitting's the new smoking, so it's kind of a big thing around health and wellness.
If somebody would talk to my employer for me, Peter, you think you could do that? Yeah, he'll work on that. Maybe Adam could talk to him.
Yeah, we just announced a new pilot we're working on with Primera, a healthcare company that's looking at that exact piece about like how these things can really help employers.
But do employers, is it protecting the employer when an employer, I mean, you hear the old stories of like a guy coming into the office and being like, listen man, you're a great boss, but my back is killing me. I got to order that special chair, make my back feel better. And the boss says, yeah, listen, we're spending $200 on chairs.
Right.
You want to spend $1,000? You go buy your own chair and we'll give you $200 for it.
There's a lot.
That's a nice case. A lot of them say, like, get out of my office.
Well, the moving trend right now is that being active is good. And like we found with our studies from Humanscale with the University of Pittsburgh, that with ergonomic studies, that moving throughout the day, being active, avoiding sedentary behavior really helps overall posture, helps back pain, helps you feel more energized.
So don't sit on the couch all day and watch TV.
Not all day.
Yeah.
So let me show you how this works. Let's say I'm sitting here, I'm working at my desk, and right up here we have a little Tome Owl buddy. And what will happen is at a certain point in time, let me I'm going to simulate a notification. So after 45 minutes, you'll get a little pop-up right here on your computer screen. They'll come in. They'll say, hey, it's time to stand up.
All right, we're going to do jumping jacks or what?
Well, if you want to, we can do some jumping jacks.
Well, I can't. I got a microphone cable attached, otherwise I would.
So look at that, just right up right there.
There you go.
And the cool thing about this, it's not going to stand all day either. So if you're standing too much, it'll tell you to sit down.
Now, I think what's interesting is I would have thought the keyboard would be here, but that doesn't feel comfortable. You guys have found it comfortable. You and I are about the same height, I think.
Right, yes.
Is that right?
You might have me by a little bit.
I don't know. I was thinking you might have me by a little
All
bit.
right.
It's not a good position to be in for either of us.
It is what it is.
It is. That is true. But I thought that you could. This is a much more comfortable position. And then I always wonder about eye level. Is it like where is the right eye level?
Well, you'd have to ask our team of ergonomists
Sure.
about this, but the basics on this product from Humanscale is they make all of the right tools to fit you so it's ergonomically appropriate. Typically it's around elbow level, but it depends on everyone's stature. And a lot of it too is like, what's comfortable. So, what we found is that giving people the right tools and then giving them software to activate them to like motivate that change in behavior, that little reminder, that's what really makes the difference with Office
What would be
IQ.
so cool, like even an event like this, like I sit all day interviewing people one after the next. If I had a sit-stand desk, I could get up and do a couple interviews standing and get back down and sit down. That's pretty cool. Like this one, this is great. Thank you for coming on. Now I'm active now.
Well, Office IQ creating an active workplace partnership with my company Tome Software and Humanscale. Very excited what we're showing and really creating a new active office.
So this is all your software. Walk me through the rest of the software.
Well, what we're showing here is really, this is a dashboard. So this sensor box from Office IQ, it knows when you're at your desk, it knows when it's up or down. And a very common thing is you're like, well, does my employer know all of this information? Answer is no. The employer does not get your personal information. The employer does get all that information in the aggregate, so it can see how an entire company's doing. We do leaderboards and competitions,
very cool.
Gamification, and the aggregate anonymous data can be used to help lower your healthcare premiums.
Let's say I had a home office or a sole proprietor or I'm just one guy. How do I get all this because I want it?
Well, right now we're focused primarily on corporate use, like in an enterprise office environment. But right now the system has this gateway, which uses Bluetooth technology to talk to the sensors. Now this can talk to hundreds of different devices in the office, so it's very simple. The issue with the home office is that everyone has a slightly different setup. So it's something we're really looking at in the future, but right now we're very focused on like the enterprise environment.
Human resources, those are the people everybody's afraid of, and they're
leading.
They're on the leaderboard.
When we simulated this leaderboard, of course they're going to be in the lead. We didn't want to upset them, so
Right, that's
they're
right.
the primary customers, so trying to put the human back into HR. So.
And then you can look at the daily activity and all that. That's very cool.
Thank you.
That's very nice, and you can look at your own stats individually too.
Right.
You personally.
Yeah, you get all of your stats. You can synchronize it with your mobile phones if you have any weight loss apps or fitness apps.
How much does something like this cost?
So this price is a list of $250.
Okay.
So that's for each unit, and again, corporate environment will buy it across.
And then obviously the desks are different prices depending.
Right. Yeah, the desks. I believe this desk is around $1,200 list price, and they have different shapes and sizes and colors and everything. So it's really around creating products that fit into your current space. One nice thing that Humanscale offers, they even have a product called Quick Stand. And we're not showing here. It's at what we're showing at CES this year is if you have a desk at your office that's not sit stand and you want to convert it, this sets on top of it, so the whole thing can just go up and down.
Very,
really
cool.
And it's also connected with Office IQ.
How do you tell your corporation to get with this? You go to the HR department?
Well, I think just having a conversation with HR, especially people that already have back pain and they're looking at these solutions, but anyone that's in wellness, corporate wellness, facility planning, they already know about this, they're already talking about it. A large percentage of furniture orders that come in today already specify a component of that to be sit-stand. So what we're trying to do is create more activity and provide the data so when a CFO is trying to justify this, they can see, look, the entire office,
less sick days.
Well, less sick days, like absenteeism goes down, back pain goes down.
More productivity.
Productivity goes up. And
less doctor visits.
And products like the Balo, it's just fun too. Everyone
Don't tell
loves
the PT guys. That's physical therapy for you people keeping score at home, you terrifics, because you tell them they're going to, no, this is terrible, nobody's going to come visit us anymore. All right, this is good stuff. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's good stuff.
Good.
I like this thing. What do we call this? It's better than the bouncy ball, I'll tell you why. It's not going to pop. It's easier to use, it's more comfortable. I like it a lot.
Yeah, you can even adjust the pressure on it too to your likings. It's pretty neat.
Very cool. I like what you're doing. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think more people got to start looking at this stuff, including us at BeTerrific. So, if you terrifics could write to my boss, that would be great. We'll be back with a whole lot more of your live continuing coverage of CES 2016 on BeTerrific from an official media partner, us, BeTerrific, to you. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.